schools need to pay more attention to physical and mental health. Did you know that according to Renton Education Studies, over 60% of students report experience extreme anxiety and burnout due to the relentless pursuit of grades? I would like to begin by asking, are we sacrificing the well-being of the next generation for the sake of the GPA? If you agree, hand up please. Thank you. Good morning everyone, my name is HONGKUN. I'm a second-year student majoring in statistics from the Faculty of Science and Technology at UKM. As a student in a rigorous academic progress, I have researched the critical data regarding the impact of academic pressure on student health. Many of us spend hours sitting at the desk to improve our grades, yet we often overlook that our physical and mental health are the primary energy of our cognitive performance. This topic is vital for us as student and future performance because academic excellence is unstudiable if it comes at the cost of our health. Recognizing the physical activity and mental care are essential tools. No distraction help us become more capable and efficient learners. Even though academic performance is a significant measure of success, schools must prioritize physical and mental health because it is a fundamental requirement for effective learning, student resilience, and preventing burnout. To be fair, academic performance is a significant measure of success. High grades are often seen as a gateway to future opportunity and a standard for evaluating a student's dedication. However, academic excellence is unstudiable if it comes at the cost of our physical and mental health. We must realize that health is a primary energy of our learning performance. Reducing student burnout. Finally, there is an urgent need to reduce student burnout case by an overemphasis on academic performance. For example, according to a recent education studies, over 60% of students report experience extreme anxiety and burnout due to the relentless pursuit of grades. Moreover, this high level of chronic state lead to emotional exhaustion, which prevents students from functioning as efficient learners. Additionally, research shows that when burnout occurs, the brain's executive functions such as memory and focus decline significantly, making the time spent studying far less productive. Mental health support system. Secondly, the second reason is the critical importance of establishing robust mental health support system to address psychological struggles. For instance, many students lack the necessary outlets to cope with pressure. Without performance sports, minor stress can escalate into survival psychological issues that hinder a student's ability to function. Moreover, schools must invest in accessible counseling and wellness programs Understanding the consequence of burnout and the lack of support system allows us to advocate for a healthier, more resilient learning environment. Additionally, this is not just about comfort, it's about resilience. A strong support system equips students with the mental health to handle failure and stress, ensuring they remain engaging the effective learners throughout the academic journey. Thirdly, the final reason is the cognitive benefits of physical activities. For example, students today spend hours sitting at the desk to improve grades, leading to a sedentary lifestyle that negatively impacts physical health and blood flow to the brain. Furthermore, research supports that movement is not a distraction but a proven strategy to become a more capable and efficient learner. Physical activity stimulates brain function, improve memory, retention, and enhance focus. Finally, incorporating moderate movement breaks and sports into our curriculum is essential. By treating physical activity as a tool for cognitive enhancement rather than playtime, schools can help students process information faster and more effectively. Therefore, I urge all students and school administrators to prioritize well-being programs and movement breaks. We must advocate for a learning environment where physical and mental care are recognized as fundamental requirements for success. In conclusion, even though academic success is important, it should not come at the expense of our health. We have discussed the urgency of the reducing burnout, the necessity of mental health support, and the cognitive benefits of physical activity. Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen.